Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am super excited to finally be up and going back with my recording videos. I am actually using my new iPhone 11 and I love this view. So I hope you guys can notice and see the difference with the crispness, let's say that 10 times, crispness of the pictures, and it is just totally awesome. So I'm super excited to be back doing a plan with me. And I'm going to use two new sticker books. I'm actually going to use the Empowering Woman and the Encouragement. I'm kind of late on the Empowering Woman. I didn't know that it was out. And it's been out for like 7 or 8 months. I was actually about to do a flip through of this sticker book when I plugged it into YouTube and found out that it came out about 7 or 8 months ago. So I nixed a flip through and just said I was going to use the book to do this week's plan with me. You'll kind of somewhat get a flip through as I'm going through because this book is new for me. So as I'm actually going through here, you guys will get an actual view. Let's see, where am I? I found some washi tape to match up here. So I can do a little bit of covering. Now what I didn't do was I did not get the white out. Oh, so as I was saying, I'm coming back to this. As I was saying, this was a holiday for some people. Well, I'm not going to say a holiday. This was a day off for some people. How about I put it like that? But being as I work in healthcare, I actually had to go to work. And I actually wasn't feeling my best. I actually had a headache all weekend. On Friday, I got the flu shot. And I used to not get the flu shot because, I'm going to use this. I used to not get the flu shot because I used to get sick. Back in the day when they had the live flu shot, one time I got it, I got sick the very next day immediately. There was no way that they could tell me that that flu shot did not carry the actual virus. And I had a low resistance to different things. I used to get sick a lot when I was younger. But I finally have gotten a lot better with that. And so I finally agreed to start getting the flu shot again, working around cancer patients and wanting to protect the patients that I work around. Get up your coffee and be happy. And I also like this one. But I saw another one. So I started getting it. So last year was good. I got the flu shot. It was no problem last year. So now they try to make it that it's mandatory, which I believe some people can fight that for whatever medical reasons. But so I started being compliant, getting it. This year I got it. I had a serious headache. And I'm not the type of person to get headaches. If I get a headache, it'll only be for like not even a whole day. Normally it will happen probably like at night or late in the afternoon. I'll pop a Motrin, go to bed, wake up, headache's gone. That has been forever. That is how my body works when it comes to headaches. But this weekend, I had a headache from Friday all the way up until today, which was mad crazy. Motrin wasn't even helping the headache, which was really upsetting me a lot, that the Motrin wasn't helping. So yeah, it finally went away. And then I come to find out that A couple other people who got the flu shot on Friday also had headaches. Oops, sorry guys. They also had headaches. So I'm actually blaming the flu shot. I am. I hate to be the one that says to say that, but yeah. I was gifted so much washi that I think they gave me too many choices. Too many choices is not always good. And because I'm just getting these books, I don't really I don't know them yet. I'm actually going through them as I'm doing this Plan With Me. So I like this Empowering Woman. I have to look through encouragement because most of you guys know that when I do a Plan With Me, it is to encourage myself. Because I'm the only one that is looking at the book. And so what I like about this washi here is that it has both the pink and the blue. And then some people like to white out the line here before they put the washi on. And I'm actually okay with not doing it this time. I have done it that way. So if you choose, you just get one of those, what'll be better is if you had like the roller whiteout. Let's see if I can grab one. I actually don't think there's really any more in here, but this is the roller whiteout. And let's see. Oh yeah, there's some in here. I'm not good with staying on the line. I'm that color outside of the box person. No, actually I color inside the box. All right, so you could do that with your, if you have a whiteout, you can just white out the line and then do your washi. Now mine's gonna look a little crazy because my whiteout line is not straight. And then you can't see that pink line. You can see it a little bit right here. Let's see. You can kind of see it right there, through there, and through there. But with the whiteout, you don't really see it. And I'm forever grateful. I was gifted this washi from a, well, I think she's a former planner babe. I know she used to use planners, and I'm not sure if she got rid of them because she's on to something else. But she was up late night, one night, and was like, who wants them? And I was up. I was like, me. Let's see if I can get this one. Do I even want to try? I don't even know how much tape is left in here. Okay, so apparently I changed my mind. So today was rough with me having the headaches, and I kind of had a busy schedule today by it being Monday. But it ended up being pretty good. It was actually one of my auntie's birthdays, and she told me she's 75 years old. And I tried to FaceTime her because she has an iPhone, because she lives in Pittsburgh. And so I wanted to, I just wanted to show my face and to say happy birthday to her. And she says, when she finally, I texted my twin and was like, why does she have a phone if she's not going to answer it? She said she left the phone in the car. She's like, I don't have my phone on my hip like you young people. So then she FaceTimed me, and then we were on the phone for like an hour. Which I love, because you can't get those moments back. So I love chatting with her. And I was teaching her about crocheting, because my hair was crocheted. I actually took it out so I can wash my hair. And I took it out while I was on the FaceTime with her. That's how long we were on the phone. I actually got out all of my hair. And I was teaching her about crocheting hair. All right, sorry guys, my arm was in the way. And then we were just talking about like a whole bunch of other stuff. And so that brightened up my day. And then my coworker actually gave me a slice of cake. I think I was on the phone when she came in my office, and she just like opened the door, she cracked it open, and she just put a little piece of cake on my desk. And of course, I love cake. Oh, I don't know what happened here. This is the encouragement. This is new, but we got a little snafu here. I don't know if somebody was looking at this in the store with something wet and it smeared. I guess this is like teal, so pink and teal are the colors that we will be using for today. And there's a little yellow in there, looks like. I like this one here. This one says, be patient with yourself. That is definitely one of those note to self things. I know I can be hard on myself sometimes, because you get to a certain age and you think you should be further than where you are. But God's timing is perfect timing. And I just want to follow in his footsteps. Did you guys hear Oprah's, you guys know Tyler Perry opened up his lot, his studio lot. And he had a grand opening party and dedication of a lot of his studios. And Oprah Winfrey was on there, and she, I won't say on it, they were interviewing her. And she talked about walking in God's dream for me. I felt like that was the most powerful thing. So when I think about walking in God's dream for me, this reminds me of that, to be patient with myself, because There's a scripture that says his thoughts are not our thoughts, his ways are not our ways. And it kind of coincides with his timing is not our timing. And so I now have the mentality to walk in God's dream for me, which means I will have to seek out what is his dream for me. Because that is important to me. To know what is God's dream for me. And these are good, but I don't have a morning routine. My morning routine is to get up, get out the bed, and get to work on time. That's all I got. That is all I have right now. I used to be an early morning person, and I don't know what had happened. I was always the early one. I'm looking at these trackers. I'm not really a tracker person. Although I do like these topics. Like this one says social. I don't know if that's in regards to social media or scriptural, as in my daily devotion. Emotional will be journaling. Intellectual, I guess, will be reading or learning something. Physical would be, maybe I should do this because I do need to start. I need to start changing some things. I do. Need to start changing some things about my life. So for social, I'm gonna say either I'll use social media or regular people, interacting with my friends, reaching out, texting my friends, even if it's to say hi or something on a post that they may post on social media. But just like connecting, not just oh, this is great, this is cute, but to actually have a few more words than that, or with a friend. Either one. But actually, I could say I did kind of start because I was social with my auntie today. I actually picked up the phone to call her. I'm not a phone person. I used to be a phone person when I was younger. Not that I really talked. I was always shy, but I had friends that had a lot to say. So much so that I had to get my own phone when I was in high school. And it was mainly them doing the talking. Right, I think I like that way better. I'm not gonna mess with that one. All right, so I like that one. So personal development, what am I going to be working on for personal development? My quiet time is usually Sunday afternoons after church. That's usually my quiet time. It's nap time for certain. I love a good church nap. I love a good church nap. And you know what? I have the journal. I hope this wasn't in the way too much. I do have the Happy Planner journal. But I see that I keep saying I want to be in touch with my emotions for this last quarter. And I haven't been consistent at all. So these stickers right here will definitely help with the I feel. Today I feel. Which for today is going to be a little weird because I was sick in the morning, but I actually feel a lot better this evening. So I'm hoping whatever was in that vaccine that was making me not feel my greatest, I'm hoping that that is over and done with. So I guess I can just highlight. So I wonder, like, for today, like, which one would make the most sense? How I feel now or how I felt this morning? I don't know which one which one would make the most sense. So putting this down here means I have to look at this every day or every evening. So I can be in touch with my feelings and emotions. And the reason why I am getting like that, to be in touch with my feelings and emotions, because I am about to hit a milestone, turning 50. And I remember when I was turning 30, or when some of the nurses, actually I'll say some of the nurses I used to work with, when they were turning 30, one young lady got really depressed and felt like 30 was old. I mean, she was sad. She was sad, depressed. And so in seeing her, you know, in the way that she was like acting and behaving, I was like, I refuse to be depressed. Like, I felt like it was a blessing to reach 30. A lot of people didn't reach 30. But I guess with however you were brought up or things that you went through, I guess that makes a difference. So at a young age, I went through a whole lot of stuff. So in my eyes, for me to make it to 30, to me, that was a blessing. To me, that was a blessing, because there was a lot of things that could have happened. There was a lot of things that could have happened. That could have went left, as people would say. Could have went left, but it didn't, and I made it. And so when I turned 30, I actually took a week off of work, got my first tattoo. I did a couple bucket list things, like I drove over a bridge by myself. I went to a mall, the Cherry Hill Mall. And for some people, that's not a big deal, but I have a fear of heights. And my first time driving over a bridge was how I found out that I had a fear of heights, is that I was starting to pass out. And luckily, at the time I was married, when I started to say out loud what I was starting to feel, my ex-husband grabbed the steering wheel and kind of guided me off of the bridge. And it wasn't even a high bridge. And then he took over driving. So that was like the first time I knew that I was afraid of heights. And then when I drove over another bridge, I started feeling that way too. So when I turned 30, I was determined I was going to cut my hair short, and I did. And if I find the picture, I will show you. But if I don't find the picture, you won't see it. Drove over a bridge, cut my hair, and I got my first tattoo. Yep, at the age of 30. So all of that took place at 30. At 40, what did I do? I went to Atlanta for the first time. I had always wanted to move to Atlanta since I was about 20, actually. Since I was about 20. I wanted to go down there with the basketball player, Dominique Wilkins. I wanted to go down there and be with Dominique Wilkins, who played for the Atlanta Hawks. And I was so crazy about him that I gave my daughter, her middle name was Dominique. That's how crazy I was about him. But I wasn't really crazy about sports or basketball. But I was crazy about him. So we did a girls trip to Atlanta, which was something different because, as I said before, I have a fear of heights. So I got on the plane, a couple of my girlfriends, my best friend, and 2 of my high school girlfriends. One of them actually lives in Atlanta, and one was from Philly. So we went and toured Atlanta, wore ourselves out. I'm gonna say I'm gonna take the blame. I wore them out. They said I had too many things planned, but I didn't know if I was gonna make that trip again. So I wanted to do a lot, and we stayed with my cousin down there, who was very hospitable. So now that I am turning 50, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be sad. I'm not gonna be depressed. It's like a half a century, but I want to be in touch with my emotions, because I don't want anything to is my hair getting in the way, sneak up on me emotional wise, because I'm turning 50. Granted, things aren't the way that I would want them to be, but I'm sure things are going the way God wants them to be. So this is annoying me. My plan is to spend the weekend in New York, because as much as I go to New York, I've never spent the weekend in New York City, Manhattan. And I love the lights of Times Square, so I want to be down in Times Square late at night, and then actually travel home on my birthday. And I wanted to have dinner at one of my favorite restaurants, but they don't accept reservations on Sundays, which I wasn't happy about. I have to come up with something else for my birthday, at least my birthday dinner. So I'm not sure what that is going to be. I don't really think I have, I'll say, any set plans. I think this is my only free weekend. Yeah, I want to say this is my only free weekend. Which means I can do a project. What will be my project this weekend, rather? I hope my hair is not getting in the way. As I was telling you guys, I took out my hair while I was talking to my aunt. So my hair is still out because I need to go wash it. But I wanted to do a video on my phone. This is very colorful, by the way. Extremely colorful. I'm trying to get into color. Most of everything I do is like the warm neutral colors. I actually have an appointment on Friday. I'm like a warm neutral tone kind of gal. So to get these colors in, it's a lot. It's good, but it's a lot. These are kind of big. I'm used to the real small ones. And so pretty much what I am going to be writing on here are things that I am actually working on towards either my YouTube channel, I want to say my blog, but I haven't been on my blog, or some arts and crafts. Do I want to put... I thought I was just going to do this teal and pink, but for some reason I'm being drawn to yellow. I feel like I'm supposed to be going in the direction of fall, but I'm going in the direction of going backwards. I'm going back into the spring for some odd reason. I guess that could be said that I am done, that is enough. Enough with the colors. Oh, they had some small ones here. Trying to see, do I need any? So these are my motivations. You are smart, beautiful, kind, amazing, strong, worth it, positive vibes, positive mind, be patient with yourself, and you are enough. This looks crooked. Did I make that better or did I make it worse? All right. Yeah, so it's gonna be a quiet weekend. I had a wedding this weekend. It was a beautiful wedding. Very, very beautiful. What does this remind you? More self-love. Do have to work on this self-love thing. When you're so busy, or when in the past when you've been so busy taking care of everybody else and you finally get the opportunity to take care of yourself. Sometimes you just don't know. I don't have a whole lot to do this weekend. So that's why I'm filling in some stuff there. I just grabbed my faith warrior, see if I can find something for Sunday. Sunday is soul care day. I can do this and this one. So we have, didn't want to. So we have the notes, and I'm going to put the key verse. So the key verse from the message for Sunday will go there. Over here. can write in there. I could actually write across this whole entire thing. If I have an affirmation for the week, I can write it all the way across. That'll be cool. All right, so can I say that I'm done, y'all? I ended up using 3: the Faith Warrior, the Encouragement, and the Empowering Woman. So I ended up using 3 different sticker books for this week's Plan With Me on my new iPhone, the iPhone 11. If you guys have an iPhone, let me know, what is your favorite, what do you call it? Favorite level of iPhone? I had the 7S for the longest. The 7S phone for the longest time, and now I just upgraded to the 11. And I am loving how the video and everything is playing back. I actually had to record a video for one of the photographers, just a small portion, so they would know about the entrances in the wedding. And they were totally in love with the camera that is on here. It has like a dual camera lens, which I don't know, some kind of way it just makes it a whole lot better. It makes the visual a whole lot better. So let me know down below which iPhone that you have, and yeah, tell me about these colors. And I keep questioning myself, like, is it too much? Because it's a lot. It's a lot for me because I'm not used to it, but I don't know if it's a lot for everybody else. Mixing all these colors, but the colors are in the washi, so I don't know. I need to transition into the fall, although it was pretty warm today, so it wasn't like fallish out here. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing up till now. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel as of yet, I invite you to subscribe, where you'll find me doing things such as planning, DIYs, crafting, sewing, and maybe a little bit of lifestyle things on here on the channel. So I look forward to becoming friends with you here on YouTube by clicking that subscribe button right down there on the right hand side of the screen where it says subscribe. Click that button and you'll be the first to know when there's a new video posted to the channel. Until next time, peace and blessings. Bye guys.